What's going on, guys? Aaron here. Let's talk about what's going on with the market. So, super important video. Yeah, the price of Bitcoin is going down a lot. It recently hit under $80,000 just a few minutes ago. And what I want to talk about are two things. So, the first is this. This is really what's going on. If you see right here, there's this massive lack of trading volume for the last time that we went from around $70,000 all the way up to like $87,000. So there is this gap here, and we have been seeing what kind of volume, what kind of trading action is happening in this gap. What usually happens is markets want to fill these types of blank spaces here. So that's what we're seeing. So what's going to happen is essentially the market is either going to drop down to low $70,000 to then find support, or we're going to get enough volume to then drive the price higher without having to go down sooner. That's how I see it. And this is Bitcoin versus M2 money supply. So Bitcoin lags global M2 money supply by around 10 weeks. Right here is going to be Bitcoin, and we can see over the last couple weeks, M2 money supply has been going up. So this is another indicator, one of many, that I think is very good. Right now, it sucks. It's not fun. Nobody enjoys this unless you are actively buying, right? If you are actively buying good projects right now, this is great, especially if you have a longer time frame. But if this is money that you invested in crypto that you needed to pay the bills with, or you had a very short time frame, it can be very, very challenging. Trust me, my portfolio is seeing it too. Everybody's is, right? This is a really good quote as well. So I can't express this more. If you follow successful traders on X or Twitter, in crypto, to rent conviction, you will lose your mind unless you have a long-term view with research and conviction. So essentially, a lot of people, and I'm not blaming anybody, but people rent other people's conviction, and then when things go down, they get really upset and they get really pissed off. And I did that for most of my time in crypto. I didn't do any of my own research. I had no belief in what I was buying. I was basically seeing somebody else, like somebody on YouTube. Maybe that's how you view me, but I hope not. And you rent somebody else's conviction. So I am certain that the coins I hold, the good coins I hold, are going to be going up. I have a ton of certainty about that. I believe Bitcoin is going up. I believe Ethereum, Solana, XRP, a lot of other coins are going up. I believe real world assets are here to stay. I believe that we are in the biggest pro-crypto administration we've ever seen, right? We just got the lawsuit against Coinbase totally let go. Same with Gemini and the Winklevoss twins. That's totally let go. So we are in this incredibly bullish scenario minus the tariff wars, which Trump keeps doing more of, which is very frustrating short term to the price of crypto because they are really getting hit hard. And this chart from Into the Cryptoverse, link below if you'd like this chart, it shows Bitcoin's percentage drawdown from all-time highs. So here we are right here. Let me just zoom into this little segment. So this is where we are. We are around 24% below the all-time high. And the previous all-time high happened January of 2025, right? January 20th. So we are 25% below the all-time high. If you take a look back in 2021, right here, the beginning of 2021, even before we get to the summer lull, we saw right here, January of 2021, we saw Bitcoin 25% below its all-time high, right? January 26th, Bitcoin 25% below its all-time high. Then in February, 22% below its all-time high. Then in March, around 16%. Then in April, around, if I can get this, 23% or so. And then we saw the big summer lull where Bitcoin went 52% below its all-time high. And then after the summer lull of 2021, we hit a new all-time high at the end of 2021. October 21st, we hit a new all-time high. And then November 7th of 2021. That's after a summer where Bitcoin dropped over 50% below its all-time high. So these dips, right? These dips are really nothing that I am super concerned about. It does suck. It's not fun. Nobody likes it, especially if you are not buying more and you're sitting on the sidelines. It's not enjoyable, really. But if you have a long enough time frame and or you are buying more every single week or every single paycheck, then this is, in my opinion, a blessing. Right here, this is showing a lot of people are shorting Bitcoin, which is strange, right? The lower Bitcoin goes, the more fear in the market, more people short it. Usually that's not the best idea, right? Usually when the fear and greed index is the highest, it's not the time to be shorting Bitcoin. Here, the fear and greed index is at extreme fear at 16. And I think a lot of people are feeling that, right? A lot of people are feeling that. A lot of people are just confused at what's going on, even though we can pinpoint as to probably why this is happening, right? The tariff wars, Trump is doing things that short term are hurting crypto, but the foundation, and this is what I really sit with and what I believe, the foundation is there for crypto to flourish over the next 4 years of Trump's presidency, to absolutely flourish. I've made so many videos about that. I'm not going to repeat myself, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Everyone in his cabinet, everyone's buying Bitcoin, everyone's pro crypto, etc. If you want to buy some of these discounts, you can do so over on BTCC. You can head to spot if you'd like, and then find what coin you want. You could set a limit order and then go ahead and buy it. So I'm not going to look at TA, technical analysis today, but for example, this is Solana. If you are very bearish on Solana and you think it's going to go down to $100, fine. Limit price $100, and then you can put in how many SOL you want. So if you have $1,000 in your account, you could say, I want to buy 10 SOL if it hits $100, then go ahead and click buy, right? Very, very easy to do. And if you want to check out this and get some bonuses, if you're looking for bonuses, you can do so. 10% bonus on first-time deposits up to $10,055 per user. So that's where we're at right now, guys. I could make a longer video and talk about all the reasons that I think that all the good cryptos are going to keep going up. We have BlackRock loving real-world assets. AI is here to stay. That's not going anywhere. There's so much I could talk about and will talk about in future videos, so subscribe if you haven't already. But right now, we are just seeing this test of that $73,000 to $86,000 range for Bitcoin, where on the way up, we were only there for like 5 or 6 days. So we're coming back to retest these levels, which is a healthy thing to do in the market. This is building a better foundation for higher prices. That's how I look at it. We are building a better foundation for a higher price point later on. So that is it for the video. Hope you guys are well. Till next time, talk with you soon, and bye for now.